Hey, I'm Dave Phantom with the Body Form Personal Training Fitness Boot Camps. And have you ever joined a gym and gone for about a week and then quit because you lost motivation even though they were still charging you for the next year? If this is you, don't feel bad. It's not your fault. I came across some pretty interesting research from Baylor University just down the street that you might find interesting. So here's something interesting. When Baylor University recently tried to do a study on individual exercise behavior, something weird happened. After teaching 53 female college students a specific weight training workout, the researchers instructed them to do it on their own for 3 days a week for just 6 weeks. The idea was to measure how hard they pushed themselves if left to their own devices, but they never got to find out. Every single one of the female participants quit, every one of them. Baylor researchers said, we wanted to watch individual efforts, but without social support, the participants said they didn't feel confident in the gym, much less exercising. So you cannot ignore the absolute power of social support when it comes down to getting your results and staying motivated. So I'm going to give you 3 tips today to staying motivated. The 3 best things that we see when people come to me and they're like, what is it going to take because I keep falling off the wagon? This is normal. What can help? So number 1, I would suggest is a training partner. Finding someone like-minded that's looking for similar results that will work with you as your partner, accountability and sticking and going to the gym with you to stay motivated and to stay consistent. I joined a program about 3 years ago that I knew when I got in there, I was like, okay, this thing's so challenging, I'm going to need a partner. So I recruited a client of mine to stay with me, and we've been training together for 3 years. It makes a world of difference. Having a training partner is like night and day. But the problem is, as you get older, it's hard to find good partners that can stick with you because of schedules and children and all that. So if you find one, treat them like gold. But this is key. Having a training partner, somebody that you can rely on that has similar goals. You know, you can be advanced and they can be a beginner, and you can still train together. But if you're looking for weight loss, but they're looking to run for a marathon, it's not going to work. So you have to find people that have similar goals, not identical, and usually the same schedule. If you're training in the morning, they're training in the evening, it's just not going to work. So you have to work that out. But it makes a huge difference, and it just makes training more enjoyable. Number 2 is online support. Facebook works. Research after research paper has shown online support works. Not quite as well as somebody right in front of you, but it works to help support all the other endeavors that you have. I recommend like Facebook groups. I've seen people getting really good results using Facebook as support, getting recipes, community, coaching. Number 2 is, and I've been recommending this for years, is sparkpeople.com. It's free. It has a community. It has forums. It has recipes. It has meal plans. It has exercise plans. So if you're out rural, or if your schedule just doesn't allow you to get to the gym and you have to do it at home, you got to get some support. I recommend Spark People. It's a great community, literally hundreds of thousands, and they have thousands of success stories. So it works. I mean, we're pretty spoiled living right here in Fort Worth. We have so many resources available, but not everybody does, especially if you're like in the middle of the Midwest and not everything's nearby. So use these resources. And I also recommend multiple avenues of support: a partner, online, a coach. So we'll talk about that, but use online too. Get into Facebook groups. They work. Each touch you get per day to keep you on track helps. Sparkpeople.com, getting that online support. And the third is joining a program. And we have Accelerator Results Personal Training. We have Rapid Results Fitness Bootcamp. But not all programs are the same. So there's certain things you want to look for when you're looking for a coached program. And this is what I call the 3 R's of real results. And this is what we instituted in our program, because we're not just looking at getting people, 10 pounds off and then they gain it right back or more. So when you're looking for a coach program, you're looking for a personal trainer, a fitness coach, or a fitness boot camp, these are the 3 things you want to look for within that program if you're talking about long-term lasting results. Number 1 is a coach and or a group. When you're looking for a coach, you're looking for a specialist with a lot of experience. If you're looking to lose 30, 40, 50 pounds You want a coach that's worked with other people like you to lose that type of weight, hundreds if not thousands of them, and specializes in working with your specific problem. If you're looking to run a marathon, I'm not your guy. We would refer you out to somebody that's coached hundreds if not thousands of people just like you to run a marathon. So you're looking for a specialist, and you want experience because, you know, everybody has to start somewhere, but it's just like going to a surgeon. You don't want to be the third person they've ever done surgery. You want to be like the 30,000th person they've ever done that surgery on, because they've seen it all and they know how to troubleshoot and they won't get into trouble. So you don't want to be the new client with the new coach. So it's just the way it is. You know, get your money's worth and get directly to your results. So you're looking for a coach who specializes in your goals and has experience, and a group. The more support you have within that group, and that's why we do like the fitness boot camps, or we do small group coaching, because the more support you have, the more you're around like-minded people, the better you'll do. And when you're training, your perceived effort, like how you feel physically, how hard you're working, you'll feel like you're not working out quite as hard as it requires to get you where you want to be. Being around other people helps. You just can put more output and you don't feel like you're killing yourself. That's why that one-on-one has kind of gone away. That small group, like 2 people or 3 people, or even like 5 to 10, you have fun, you're around like-minded people, and you have a good time, and it's over. And then you come back and do it again the next day or the next. So that's what you're looking for. A coach and or a group, preferably both, in a program. Number 2 is repetitions. You have to get into a program long enough and stick with it long enough and show up long enough to where your new habit becomes your habit. And that's why our programs are 6 months, 12 months, 18 months. And from doing surveys with clients over time, a common question is, how long does it take till it becomes a habit? And usually we see about 6 months till you like go on vacation. You're like, God, I should have brought my workout clothes because I really am jonesing to work out. You know, it takes time. And you also have to go through about 6 months of like the kids getting sick and you can't make it to the gym and you know, work gets in the way, to learn to overcome those obstacles and have a little bit of experience under your belt to how to deal with it when those things come up. So you want lots of repetitions of your new habit. And when we start with new clients, I try to get them not even to focus so much on the exercise or the nutrition, because it's not that. The number one thing they have to show up, they have to focus in on is showing up. That's the repetition, that's the habit that will feed that's your cornerstone habit that will feed all the other habits. Showing up consistently, especially in the beginning, to build that habit. And you just got to walk in the door and then make things happen. So those are the first 2. And then the third is reframing. And that's where, when you get with a coach that has specialty and experience in your problem and a group, and you stick with it long enough, over time, your brain changes. The who and the what you eat and how you exercise, that becomes automatic. And that's where people, like when they're starting, they go, you know, I'm not like my friend. She goes all the time. Well, your friend wasn't like that in the beginning either. And no one is. That's what you have to kind of understand is these habits, you know, it's all new. And it's always hard in the beginning. And the people that you see that it's kind of like they're fitness people, or they have the habit, or like your boss always goes in at 5 a.m. He wasn't always like that. It's new at some point for everyone. But over time, with enough repetitions, reframing happens. So, you know, how you see it and, you know, you enjoy it because it works. And that's the 3 things that you should be looking for in a program, not just jumping jacks and not just eating salads, because it has nothing to do with that really at the end of the day. It's about a coach and a group of people that are like-minded, with have similar goals, repetitions long enough that your new habit becomes your habit, and reframing to where it just becomes who you are and what you do. These are the traits. So, you know, join the gym, you fall off the wagon. I mean, I've joined gyms and then never went back, but it happens to all of us. So these are the things that we put into play to make sure that you're successful and you don't lose motivation again, and you're finally, you know, get the results you're looking for. So if you found this video to be helpful, like, share, comment below. I'd like to hear what your experience has been and like what you found that would help you get results, and, you know, stick with it, because, you know, we've all started and stopped over time, and there's things that work for you that might help other people. And if you're looking to in your Fort Worth area, you're looking to do like a consult, if you'd like to talk to me or one of my coaches, you can opt in above or below this box for a free consult. We'll get on the phone, find out a little bit more about you and what you're looking to accomplish, talk about some of our programs, and see if we can work together. I look forward to speaking to you. I'm Dave Fannin with the Body Form Personal Training Fitness Boot Camps. Talk to you later.